Morning YouTube, Scott from SE Landscaping. Another snowy day in the northeast. This after all the rain yesterday, the snow's back today, and the weather just isn't easing up. I know a lot of the country's suffering, but I think up here and into Scotland, I think we're suffering more than most. It is really a shocking time at the moment, but we're out, which is good. We have to still pay the bills, so we're out doing some work today. A couple of little tidy up jobs that I've got to sort out. But I just want to talk about the channel first. Thank you ever so much. The channel's grown well. I'm heading towards 400 subscribers, which when I first set it up 6 months ago, it was set up more as a bit of fun more than anything, just to see what it was like, and just to get a few people watching the videos. But it's had a knock-on effect. A lot of you guys are subscribing for the tips I'm giving out, and a lot of guys are subscribing for the tools, and it's, like I say, it's grown quite well, more than I could have imagined. Hopefully, plans now that I've got sort of heading towards 400, it would be nice midsummer to be sort of pushing 500. It sounds an ambitious target, but I've done sort of nearly 400 in the 6 months since I started, so hopefully confident I can get a bit more traction going and get those numbers up, with the stuff that I'll be doing demonstrations and things towards the summer of new kit and things, and work out on site, which seems popular. Tips wise, I'm running out of ideas, to be honest. I've been giving you guys everything I've got. There's not much left in the locker. There are a few things in the locker that don't come out, but you've got quite a lot of the stuff there, and I know it's helping you because I'm getting great feedback on the messenger. Some of you guys, as you know, you're in regular contact with me, and I'm getting thank yous. So I'm just pleased that hopefully I'm going to be helping some of you guys this year build your businesses. So that's the aim at the end of the day. We're all out there, although we're competitors in different areas of the country. We're all out to help each other. If you kind of give someone a leg up in life, then it's a pretty bad state of affairs, really. That's how I feel anyway. So moving on, a sneak preview to you guys. Will be getting a Stihl catalogue in probably about 4 weeks time, but just a sneak preview of a couple of things. There's not a huge amount changing for Stihl this year, but anybody who has the combi battery attachment, the Stihl KMA 130R, that's the one that's powered off the battery, and you plug the lead into the back of the KMA 130R. You'll be pleased to know that come the spring, hopefully they'll be available in the spring, there will be a KMA 130R, which will probably be a KMA 135 or something known still, and that will be able to take a battery direct into the top of the back of the housing. So where at the moment we plug the lead into the back, the new Stihl will take a battery in the top of the housing. So as soon as we manage to get one of them, we'll get it out, and we'll run you through it. It's obviously still do keep things under wraps till the spring. So that's one of the items that's coming out. And also, you guys have seen a previous video of the Stihl FSA 130 that I've got, the battery strimmer. Same again, they're bringing another one out, whether it'll be a 135 or whether it'll be a 140. They've obviously taken the first one, had a good look at it, and seen how they can get it better and more powerful. And obviously we don't know a lot of the details, but we do know that there is a one due out, so that will obviously just be a bonus for anybody who's into the battery strimmers. Yes, they're never gonna be as amazing as the high performance ones you need for clearing brush and stuff, but for everyday tasks, I've started to use the 130 for everyday tasks where you just go on to site and cut and trim type of thing. They come in handy, and they're a lot quieter, especially for the earlier jobs on a morning, hotels and things, and outside office windows where people are on the phone first thing and they don't really want to hear the loud petrol noise, so that is a bonus. As well as that, they have been out for 6 months now, but I've picked up recently a Stihl bga200. Now you guys know I've got the 100, so and I was quite impressed with the 100, but this 200 is a bit of a game changer. So when I get to site, I will get you a bit of footage of that machine. I don't know if I'm going to have any leaves on this site. I'm going to, but I'll just give you a brief run through of this machine, because it is quite impressive. For they have done a really good job of making a lot of improvements from the basic bog standard 100 that was there that did very little. You'll be quite impressed with this, so that's something I'll bring you in a bit. And as well as that, I've got some new secateurs I've been investing in. Now, you'll have seen on previous videos I've been using the Stihl secateurs for the last 6-7 months, and basically what that is they were free, they were to try, and yes, they're a decent bit of kit for everyday use, and they're in a decent price bracket. But for years and years I've used Felco secateurs, and I've come back to Felco secateurs. I've bought a new set last week, which I've got, which I'll run you through once we get to the job, and I'll show you how I find them really good, and why I use them and why I've used them for years. So stay tuned for that, guys, and we shall get you a bit of footage. So I just thought I'd bring you this, guys. You may remember a few months ago we cut a wildlife area with the grill, and this is how much rain we've had recently. I mean, it's nearly up over the boardwalk. As you'll remember, we were sort of 2 or 3 foot lower than this fence when we were flailing this down. So that gives you a rough idea how much rain we've had up here recently. Well and truly wet. I have seen it previous years up here, a lot of years ago, but at the moment it's bad enough. So the boardwalk, the way the water's coming off these hills, this boardwalk will probably be covered in the next few hours, I think. Looking at it. So I just thought I'd bring you that to show you how much we've had. So here we are with our bga200 that I talked about earlier. As you know, we have the 100, but we've upgraded to this. Similar size unit, although the ergonomics are slightly different. It's more of a curve rather than a straight shaft. Some of the extras, we've got an extender, which goes up twice if you want it to. So, or you can just have it as the short one. And something that's been desperately needed with Stihl blowers is the steel tip. I don't know how many times you see people with blowers and the ends worn. This is a great addition to that. So if you're rubbing it across the floor, that will protect your blower. 20% more power than the 100. They're never going to be, I think it'll be light years away before you get something on the lines of an 800 in a battery. But these are, to be honest, for everyday use and through the summer blown paths and things, these are ideal. Yes, they're not going to be any good at the height of window when you've got huge amounts of leaves, but for what they are a really good piece of kit. Spin it round, and with the backpack battery that we use this with, that clips in here, you've got this little addition, and what you can get is an attachment for the backpack battery that takes the harness onto there, and it just balances the weight so that you're not carrying it. Although it's quite a light unit, 3 to 4 kilos, if you've got it on your all day, that balances it out, and then you can actually just have it hanging on your harness. You just hold the front there, because another new addition is you've got the 3 speeds still, and you've got the power boost, but you've also got cruise control. So once you lock it into speed 1, 2 and 3, you've got the cruise control, so you don't actually have to use those. So what I'm saying is, if you've got the harness booked onto the side, you can just hold that. There's very, very minimal holding there. So that's pretty much it. What we'll do, although we haven't got many leaves to blow to show you, have got a few up at the cemetery here where we blow this once a fortnight, so there are a few of the stray ones that's coming with the recent winds. So we'll get it started up and we'll just give you a rough idea of how powerful it is. Same again, you don't need earmuffs with this. You can do if you want to, and most of the time you'll see that I listen to music, so I do wear them, but on this occasion I'll just go without. So we'll get you a little bit of footage of it. So once we clipped in, like I said, you've got speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, and then you're away, so whichever setting you want. And then you've got the boost as well, and with the boost, with the cruise control in, and the button itself.